My name is Sakaya Harrison.
My name is Ellis Mukes.
I'm Jonathan Cook.
This is Asante Haswezwe.
I'm Macy Donowa.
My name is Peyton Washington Givens.
I'm Charlie Kuhn.
I am Jason Alderson.
Well, it really started my freshman year when I met this senior and she was hosting the talent show and asked me to be her co-host, and I ended up meeting Coach Smith, and I was really interested in what they had going on and like the whole background of it, and yeah, he introduced me into AV.
I've always been in love with just producing my own content, doing my own thing when it comes to like cameras and stuff like that. And I just thought joining AV would help me pursue my passion a little bit more. So that's why I got into AV1, and now I'm a general manager at AV3.
Around middle school, especially during quarantine, I loved recording videos, and I've always been looking at skits since I was younger. My editing was horrible, but I've always loved skits and kind of making up characters and putting situations into a crazy scenario.
Nothing made me get into AV, like, really. He just took me one day and said, come on. And he brought me to learn from the class before me.
Honestly, I got into AV because one of my good friends, Caden Affleck, was in AV, and he said it was fun, and it was kind of like a free period where we could be on computers. And especially now with the phone ban, it's very useful to be able to go on technology in the middle of the day.
I chose AV because of the overall atmosphere of it. I've always loved photography, but I also love the behind the scenes of how stories and films and movies get made. So joining AV was just a really good way to do that, just be more involved with everything that's around me and like, yeah, just the overall atmosphere of everything.
I wanted to learn how to edit videos.
I wanted to try something new, and I already liked editing videos and everything, so I just wanted to put that to work, and there was no better way to do it than go ahead and go into AV.
I think my favorite AV moment has to be probably going out to Chili's with old AV members, but I think my favorite project has to be Astor Creek.
Favorite AV moment is just a bunch, man. We always have a good time in this classroom, whether we're laughing about stupid things, spending time together, working on each other's projects. But overall, my favorite moment at AV is just spending time with the people that I actually care about and that I actually see that has a future ahead. My favorite project, however, I have a bunch of favorite projects. Right now, I say this video I'm working on for my class of 26. It's a whole senior recap, and I think it's going to be pretty special once it's released.
My favorite AV moment would have to be my sophomore year, as we did a lot. Me, Ellis, and another AV member, we did a lot in that class. And we were also participating and helping out in the talent show. So that was a big highlight for us. My favorite AV project, that's a hard one. The school ghoul, that was my favorite project. I was all over the place, yeah.
Favorite AV moment was an AV Christmas party. I had a lot of fun at an AV Christmas party that Coach was not involved in. Favorite project? The UIL film. The UIL film, yeah, that's some ball. If you know that, the UIL film is my favorite project that we worked on.
My favorite, let me think about that. My favorite AV moment was after the DNA field trip, whenever we just went to Chili's and we were all just hanging out and having fun. And my favorite AV project it'd have to be from AV1, whenever we did the lyric videos to the songs. It's very fun.
Oh, my favorite AV moment was whenever Coach was yelling at Lil Jon and was saying, he was saying something about, I don't know, he's always yelling at him. So whenever John was standing throughout the doorway, he was saying something like, get your mind together or something. And it was just the way he said it. It was really funny, and that's my favorite moment. And then my favorite project that we've done is definitely, it was Mr. and Mrs. Summer Creek, but now we're working on the talent show, so I'm pretty sure that's gonna turn into my favorite.
Working with like esports.
My favorite moment was probably going around and just filming videos, going to all the different games and everything. That was kind of a fun part for me. Seeing all those moments up close with the football team and with our basketball team going pretty far in the playoffs.
I think the hardest thing for me was probably collaborating with everybody. Most of the time, I like to work by myself or things like that. So I think having to work with everybody, and we're all so different and unique and have different learning styles or like different perspectives, and having that all come into one was kind of difficult at first, but as I've grown in AV, it became a lot easier.
The hardest thing at AV was really the pressure toward the end, because as I jumped from one role to another role and then to another role, I realized how hard I actually have to work to get things done in this classroom. Basically, what I'm saying is Coach Smith. I love Coach Smith, don't get me wrong, but he used to push the heck out of me every single time I had a project due. But I always remember him for that. He always made sure I was on top of things, so yeah.
I think the hardest thing in AV was really finding where I stand in it. When it comes to my creative control and what I put in the videos, I'm very different from Ellis and Sakaya. So yeah, I think finding my spot, finding as to where I fit in with the program was a little bit hard for me.
The hardest thing in AV, getting that Premiere Pro certification, that was so difficult. Cause I love After Effects. Like that's my stuff. I can just make all the animations and stuff. I don't like Premiere Pro. That's why I got to Ellis.
The hardest thing in AV really is just making sure that everyone does their job on time, scripts get in on time, people have the clips in the folder so you can start editing. And really it's a team effort, and that's the best part, but also the hardest part.
The hardest thing in AV was coming in my senior year, like just being new to the school overall. I didn't know how I wanted to go about joining a whole bunch of new classes, because I know a lot of things about AV, so I knew I wanted to do a little bit more than just be an AV1 and just like still learning. So I wanted to do a little bit more than that. So it's just, I guess the hardest thing was just maneuvering around all of the, oh, you're new, you can't really do this, da, da, da. But Coach gave me a lot of opportunities to show what I could do, and yeah, so we got over it.
Just learning all the tools.
Really just getting work in on time and making Coach happy.
I would tell them to stay organized and keep going, even when stuff gets hard. I think a lot of times things get difficult and you feel like, I just don't want to do the project anymore, or just forget about it, we'll find something different. But I think if you have a vision, then it's able to work and you can make it happen.
So the underclassmen that's coming into AV is actually take it serious, even if you're just doing the class for fun. Obviously treat it like it's a main class, because there are lots of things that you're gonna learn, and there are lots of things that you're gonna have to do in order to learn those things. So I say stay on top of things, keep track of what you need to do, and make sure that you listen.
Any advice? If you have the creativity, if you have some type of charisma to you, just do you. That's all you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Any project, any type of idea you feel like you wanna put out there, just do it. Don't be like me, but yeah, just do it.
The best advice that I could give you, just like, don't become Coach's favorite. Don't become his favorite. That's like the worst thing you could do. Don't become his favorite at all. If Coach talks to you a lot, that means there's a problem. You want Coach to talk to you as little as possible. That's all I gotta say.
I'd say to not take anything too seriously. Yes, you have to do your assignments on time and everything, but really just have a fun time with your friends. Don't forget to stand up to Coach, because sometimes he do be wildin'. But for the most part, just kind of chill vibe.
I would give to underclassmen is just, you don't have to rush into things. Don't feel the need to do everything like on your own. You have plenty of other people, like I said, you have plenty of other people who want to help you, plenty of other people who want to listen to you and want to help you. So just ask for help, listen and learn, ask for help, it's okay.
Just keep on pushing.
Get your work in on time and put your all into your assignments, and just be creative.
After high school, I'm gonna go to the University of North Texas to get my degree in marketing and have my own marketing business.
After high school, I plan to attend Lone Star College for my first 2 years of college experience, and I plan to get my certificate in video and post-production. And then right after, I plan to major in film and media, in a film and media stance at University of Houston for my last 2 college years. So yeah.
My plans after high school is to attend Lone Star Community College as well as stepping. I am on a step team and I want to continue to win more competitions and step next year, as long as make skits on the side on TikTok.
I'm going to become a mechanical engineer and pursue that for a little while, and then I want to start my own business.
After high school, I'm going to University of Nevada, Las Vegas and studying biochemistry.
After high school, I'm going to go to a four-year university. It's either going to be University of North Texas or Howard University. And I'm going to pursue my degree in social work and photography with a minor in film.
I'll probably go into college.
I'm going to Lone Star and then I'm going to a film school to further my filming capabilities and editing capabilities and hoping to make music videos and graphics in the future.
I think the funny moments, but also being able to be like very creative and think out the box, and yeah, my friends.
I would definitely miss the times that I had with all of the people that was coming into AV that has taken my spot that I had in the past, and the people that I actually got to stick around with and work with. Really just want to send a shout out, obviously, to Coach Smith. I obviously miss Coach Smith, no matter how much stuff he has put me through. Man has taught me a lot of things, and I'll always remember him for that. Juniors, for sure, of course, I'm always gonna remember them, because all the times that we had. And my senior people, of course, I'm gonna remember them as well. So yeah.
The people, honestly. I can definitely say that I will miss most of the people. You know, I may not have had the most impact video-wise, but I feel like my personality and how energetic and how I come into the classroom, I feel like it puts everyone in a good mood, you know? I just want to make sure that everyone else, if they're going through something or if they're sad, I can do something all over the place, something out of nowhere that will have them, you know, flip their frown upside down and, you know, get to work and smile, you know.
What I will miss most about AV, really the people, because, you know, I've known these people for a long time. You know, it's been 3 years I've known these people, and we really have been, it's more like we've grown into more of a family than just like a group.
I think the thing I'll miss most about AV is just like, it brings such different people together, and so I'm just gonna miss the like really, because it's like, for some people, this is the only shared interest we have, so I think I'm just gonna miss that whenever I go. But I know I'll find it somewhere else.
The thing I'm gonna miss most about AV is just like that, the people. Everybody's so calm and chill, and everybody's so great. There's not a bad person in any of the AV classes. Everyone is very welcoming and so smart.
I'll miss the people the most.
The friendships and doing stuff with the class outside of school, and yeah.
Would you like to watch this video?
Oh my gosh. See how I'm walking with purpose in the hallway? Very mindful, very demeaned.
SCTV, bro. This is definitely junior year. I remember this, for sure. Dang, which one was this?
What is I don't like this one. This is the only one.
What's up, Bulldogs? Oh, Jesus.
I hope you had a good Halloween. I'm your host, Macy, and let's get this episode of SCTV started.
And today we're going to be walking around asking seniors what activity they're most excited for. Hi, I'm here with Temi.
See how I pushed in my chair? Very cutesy, very respectful, very demeaned.
Why was I squinting so hard, bro? I ain't had my glasses on, dude.
I feel like this is like one of my first and worst projects.
Me and my bracelets, bro. One thing about me, I will always have my bracelets on.
Jacksonville, Trey Carroll, Daylan Randall.
And we want to know what
what your favorite senior activity is.
The light.
How he's doing his work?
Very studious, very mindful, very demure.
See how I'm walking.
Oh my gosh.
Would you like to explain the project a bit?
So that was like the beginning of the school year, and Coach wanted us to give, like, I guess, hallway, what's the word? Like, how we're supposed to act in the hallway and stuff like that. And so me and Bree, the other girl in the video, we were like, well, let's keep up with the trends. And at the time, the very demure thing was trending. So we incorporated picking up trash and keeping the school clean and stuff like that with that trend. So,
It was very mindful.
very mindful, very demure.
This best is the standard. Have a great day and week off, Bulldogs.
Messed up so bad, bro. Man, I'm gonna miss SCTV, bro. Cause the amount of times we actually done SCTV, I can't even count. Cause I seen it happen my sophomore year. I started doing it my junior year, whether it was editing, writing scripts, or actually being on camera, being the host. And then now at senior level, I've done it a number of times, whether I was directing, writing scripts, recording, doing it, making sure everything was on task, plugging everything up. But I'll definitely miss that for sure. And shout out my homegirl Clarissa for dealing with me in that video, because I can't read for nothing. But it's all good though.
No, I can say that for my junior year, I was how did the kids say nowadays? Chopped? Yeah. I was not the best looking man. That is crazy though. My haircut. It's really my haircut. I'm cute to look. It's really my haircut that throws me off. But I love to see old videos of me, you know, because it shows the evolution. It shows the progression. So that was amazing.
You know, this project, I don't know if people have seen this, but some projects just need to stay, like, in the workshop, you know? Because that project, that's like one of my first, you know, that's when I first got to AV2, and I was just learning, like, how to work on my own with no guidance. So he told us to create this film. And it was pretty good, you know? We created some original ideas. Like, we created a lot of things that year. Like, the way that SCTV is now, we started that because, you know, Coach kept on, let me not say nagging, but Coach he was trying to push us to do more, and we gave him the idea. We used to do the weather on SCTV. We used to do all that, and then it's we started to what it evolved into today.
But until then, remember the best is always the standard here at the Creek. Have a great week, Bulldogs.
I'm so used to it, and most importantly, let's make a great day, Bulldogs. Oh.
For the prom.
Thank you.
This was the most disgusting video I've ever seen in my life, and I would never do it again. On a scale from 1 to 10, I would give that a 2. Please don't ever show me that video ever again.
That was okay. She just wanted me to watch all this.
All right. I'm Jace Alderson.
I'm Charlie Kuhn.
My name is Payson Washington Givens.
I'm Macy Donowat.
This was Asante Haswezwe.
I'm Jonathan Cook.
My name is Ellis Mukes.
My name is Sakai Harrison.
Sign off.